As one of the longest-standing forms of entertainment with the widest variety, the world of sports has become deeply ingrained in the hearts of many people. From gymnastics to combat sports like boxing or karate, as of today, there are over 200 types of sports that are competed in and broadcasted through mass media. It's not uncommon for various humorous and unexpected incidents to occur during a sports competition broadcast, as highlighted in the following video titled, Hilarious and Unexpected Moments in Sports. But before we dive deeper, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell, so we can continue to share exciting information from the Sporteye channel. The rapid development of a sports category is undeniably influenced by the role of its fans. Without fans, a sports competition feels as bland as vegetables without salt. Quite often, unexpected moments arise from the daring actions of the fans themselves. For instance, during the 2016 NBA Finals, a fan ran onto the court shirtless, expressing his frustration with the Cavaliers' poor performance. An even more outrageous incident occurred during the 2019 Champions League Final. A woman, scantily clad, sprinted onto the field, stripping down to just her bikini, shocking everyone. Her stunt was so sensational that it garnered more attention than Liverpool's victory in the match. And there's more madness. A child fan participating in a pre-fight event for two boxers punched one of the fighters in the groin, followed by a kick in the same direction. Seems like some strong feelings were at play there. In addition to fans, reporters also have their share of amusing stories while covering sports broadcasts. For instance, one female reporter had to accept being covered in mud after getting sprayed by a racing motorcycle that passed by her. Or the story of a baseball reporter promoting fast food who ended up being pranked by a fan who bit the food in his hand. It seems like the guy was really hungry, daring to eat someone else's food. Not just the reporters on the field, but those in the studio can be equally hilarious. During some interviews, reporters often make athletes feel awkward with handshake codes like this one. Or athletes who get utterly confused by the next. As the main characters in any sporting event, athletes themselves have a variety of funny stories to share. One common issue is related to uniforms, which often leads to embarrassing moments, like the bobsled athlete who ripped his uniform during warm-up, or the runner who had to adjust his shorts just before a race. Moreover, there are plenty of other ridiculous incidents caused by uniform problems among athletes. On several occasions, athletes were required to change their clothes on the field due to uniform malfunctions. The next amusing story comes from the racing world. As we know, sports like MotoGP often experience accidents during their events. For example, there was a brutal crash in the 2020 Austrian MotoGP that nearly hit Valentino Rossi. Surprisingly, accidents can turn from frightening to ridiculous, like the following incident. The jostling action between two racers resulted in one motorcycle continuing alone because one rider ended up switching bikes, resembling a passenger ride. Discussing funny incidents in racing, we must also mention Indonesian races, known for their chaos. During a race in Bondowoso in 2017, a racer fell due to bumping actions on the track. Unwilling to let it go, the fallen racer threw a barrier sack at the racer who had bumped him. What a situation. How did it even get to this point? The next hilarious incident involves uninvited guests. usually animals that stray into the arena during a match. Take, for instance, this case where several puppies wandered into a soccer game and started playing. As a result, the match had to be paused while the crew removed the puppies from the field. This incident drew a variety of reactions, from spectators finding it amusing to players being frustrated by the interruption to their game. Besides dogs, there's also the story of birds straying into a golf match in search of food, leading to one bird flying away with a golf ball, mistaking it for food. And lastly, there was a shocking event where a parachutist landed on a soccer field during a game. Now, whether this was an accidental detour or a quest for attention is anyone's guess. So those were some of the ridiculous moments we've covered today. Which do you think was the most astonishing of all the incidents we discussed? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this video. See you in the next one.